Hey everyone, and welcome to my 400th video. That's right, we are already at 400. Now I have a lot to talk about in this video. It's going to be more of like a channel update. I'm going to ask for some feedback. We're going to talk about a few things about, what's been happening on my channel, what's been happening with Smite, what's been happening all over, the things involving Drybear. But let's go ahead and jump into what I always do in my every 100th video mark. Let's go look at the stats just to see, how far we've come as a group, as an audience, as the Dry Cubs and Drybear. So of course, I'll put a link on the screen for my previous videos, my 300th, 200th, and maybe 100th. I don't know if I want to put them all on there, but I'll probably put as many as I can. But let's go ahead and look at it. So my 100th video was on December 31st in 2012, and I had 1,700 subscribers and 162,000 views, as you can see. My 200th video, which was in March, was about 3 months later, about 3.5 months later, I got to 7,000 subscribers and 665,000 views. On June 22nd, 2013, I hit the 300th video mark, which got me up to 19,000 subscribers and 2,100,000 views. And today, which is August 21st, is when I'm recording this, I hit the 400th video mark, which is going to put me at 25,826 subscribers, as well as 3,300,000 video views. So it's definitely it's chugging along. Now I didn't really expect to see this much growth this quickly, especially within my first year. I mean, going into it, when I first made my YouTube channel, I had heard that no one really finds success in their first year, that it takes a very long time of just making videos and putting yourself out there and, marketing and doing all kinds of stuff in order to get yourself out there and really, find success on YouTube. So I was really surprised. Now I would attribute a lot of this to Smite, the fact that I was one of the first few people, if not the first person to do Smite on a regular basis when the game was new and fresh, and then the game obviously found success and has been growing, as we saw today with the announcement of Tencent backing Smite. Now, I'll talk a little bit about that. For those of you who don't know why this is so big or why this is so important, in 2011, Riot Games, the developer of League of Legends, who released the game in 2009, 2 years before, was backed by Tencent. And what Tencent did is, I believe they dropped about $400 million into League of Legends. And fast forward 2 years from then, up until now, we're in 2013, League is huge. League is incredibly successful. The US government has declared League of Legends an official sport. So I mean, it's gigantic. Now, a lot of that can be attributed to the fact that Tencent, which is a Chinese investment company, put so much money and effort and involvement into League of Legends, and now they're backing Smite. Now, we don't really know what the details about that is. Obviously, we saw the change in the Eastern art for a lot of the god portraits. We saw the redoing and remaking of Guan Yu and Sun Wukong, region specific there. Nothing really too surprising, but this brings a lot of things for Smite, a lot of things on the table, and I'm excited, as you should be, to see how this affects Smite and the future of Smite and how things will go along in that fashion. So the next thing is, I mean, as far as my channel goes, I'd like to poll you guys as far as things goes. I know I've been doing a lot more diversity. I've been kind of doing a lot more, I've been doing Dawngate, League of Legends, I did Infinite Crisis, I've been doing Dark Souls, Cube World, all this crazy stuff, and it seems like overall the viewership's going down. So I want to make sure that I check in with you guys. I know you guys want, the old business back. I know it deep in my heart, but this stuff is easier for me at the current point. I mean, I'm really busy with school, and all these kind of things are kind of piling up on me. I don't really have weekends because I'm casting 2 tournaments every weekend and, running this or running that. There's a lot of things that I'm doing. So I just need to find the time to sit down and do those normal commentaries. I will be doing that soon. Hopefully I'll be starting that up soon, so there'll be a lot more coming for that. But I know you guys want a lot of Smite. What I'm thinking about doing, which I don't really know if I want to do it just yet, is making a second channel like a lot of other YouTubers do. It seems like, Squidditch did it and he had a lot of success with it. I've seen a lot of people, I mean, obviously the bigger YouTubes, Tobuscus, PewDiePie, all those people have secondaries that they can dump on. I know Husky does as well. Husky has a secondary channel he likes to use. It basically just like random stuff you just upload. And I was thinking about doing that for my other content and leaving this channel to be Smite specific or at least MOBA specific, and that you guys can respond in the chat below. I'll put a straw poll in the description, and you let me know what you think about that. Obviously, I know people, they like to see one video or sometimes two, but generally, if there's too many videos, people get confused or they don't find the right video they watch. I know a lot of people are here for Smite specifically, because that's kind of where I got my roots, and that I'm really involved and active in the Smite community. Definitely one of the big names in Smite. So hopefully if you're one of those people who you watch the videos but you never comment, or you never get feedback or anything like that, this is a good time for you to have your voice heard. And let me know where you guys are at. Obviously, it gets me into your mind to see what you want. This is just, I'm kind of just like feeling the waters to see where else I can go. I'm enjoying Dawngate. I'm enjoying Dawngate a lot. I was talking with Zwill, the community manager, and we might be doing some things with that, or doing some more giveaways, or just playing on the weekends. But Smite's taking off. Obviously, I have Tier Monster, I have the casting, I have the streaming on Smite Game, and on my personal channel as well. So, I mean, Smite's always going to be there, as I always have told you. Some people always, I post an Infinite Crisis video, and they're like, he's quitting Smite! He's done! It's it! He's forever! He's going to a different game! It's like that. No, I've been doing Smite for over a year now. I've been doing all Smite YouTube videos. I stream on the Smite Game channel 6 days a week. I also have Tier Monster, which is a Smite-centric competitive stats website, which also, if you haven't signed up for Tier Monster, go to tiermonster.com and do that. Definitely make sure you do that. We also just posted guides. A guide system allows you to make guides for your favorite gods or anything like that, and a lot of competitive players have made guides on that as well. So if you haven't checked those out, I can put a couple in the description for you. I know Anatoly from Dignitas made one. Matty Pocket from Cognitive Gaming made a couple guides as well, 2 guides specifically up until this point. I know Pon has done a bunch of guides for Teaching Tuesdays. He uses that guide platform for his teaching, so there's a lot of information there on the guides for Tier Monsters. So if you want to check that out, that's definitely something you'd want to do. But other than that, I will leave it up to you guys to see how you guys are at. I have a big feeling it's going to be a resounding Smite. I know you guys want to see a return of the solo commentaries. I've been doing a lot of stuff that have been dual comms, really. I know everyone wants to see more solo action that I kind of got started in, and it's just easier for me to record during my stream, or to record when I'm hanging out with people, so that I can keep those videos running while I'm busy doing stuff. There's always going to be guaranteed every 3 hours of Smite every night during the weekday, and that's right when I get home from school and work and all that, and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So it's the easiest for me to do that. So and there's some people that you watch everything dry bare. You're like, I'll watch the streams and everything, and you get tired of me reusing stuff. It's just so I can survive and keep content running without losing more sleep than I already do. So that's definitely where I'm at right now with that. Hopefully by the end of the year, or at least by next March, I will be completely done with every extracurricular activity that I have that's not gaming, of course. And then I'll put up a streaming schedule. I'll be streaming 5 days a week on my own channel, and also be doing all kinds of other stuff and involvement, and doing more edited guides, like God guides, or specific things that matter a lot, like the competitive insight and the success through thought, are 2 video series that I really need to continue, and I love them so much. But it takes a lot more forethought planning and more involvement, and sometimes I can't do the success through thought because I get home and I'm just drained. Like, I just don't have the energy to do it. I just don't have the mental capacity. I just sit there on stream and I just casually just shoot at walls and die and feed, because I just don't have the life force left in me to do what I need to do for those kind of series. So you definitely go into those polls and vote. Let me know. Also, last thing, I'm going to PAX Prime. I will be at PAX Prime. I will be doing interviews. I'll be doing recordings. I'll be walking around giving away T-shirts. So if you see me and you see the forehead, you recognize me, come and say hi. Definitely want to meet everybody. Shake your hand and like that. So if you are a beloved Dry Cub, you want to meet the Dry Bear himself, definitely come say hi. I'll be all around PAX Prime. I may be casting, I may be involved with the high-res booth, so may not always be open and available, but if you see me and I'm walking around, definitely come say hi. I'd like to meet you guys. I'm going to be there for the entire event. In fact, I'll be there for 5 days for PAX, so I'll be definitely around for that. But that's going to be it for me, guys. If you have any feedback or comments for me, let me know in the comment section below. We're at 400 videos now, 25,800 subs. It's crazy, and I thank each and every one of you for all the things that you've done for me, and people that are kind of sticking around and helping me through and supporting me as I change content and try to expand out to a variety channel. Going from one game channel to a variety of games is a very challenging and daunting task that every YouTuber has to go through, just because you don't want to be locked down with one content especially since I do a lot of Smite elsewhere. I like to upload other stuff on my channel, so I might do like a Smite dedicated channel and then extra stuff on another channel, or I might just try to keep everything here. But it seems like it's hard to keep everyone interested with too many videos going on at too many times. So let me know what you guys think about all that. Definitely say hello if you're gonna be or put in the comment section below if you're gonna be at PAX and you want to say hi. Other than that, I will see you in my next video, and I thank you for all the likes and the favorites and the shares and the subscriptions and the love and the support that each and every one of you has been giving me for so long. It really does keep me going, and I like to see you at PAX, in a comment section, or in my inbox for my Twitch or my YouTube. But I'll definitely see you guys around, so definitely take care. I'll be streaming in an hour and a half, though that really doesn't mean anything to you because I won't have this up by the time that is relevant. But have a good night.